All right, today is July 10th, 2026. Market opens up in about 22 minutes. All right, so yesterday there was some setups in there. All right, not 43. Okay, this one is one. Oh, this is actually not one. This just happened. I want to see what happened here because price just said bump, 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 and then popped up. Right, price was selling off. I didn't have this marked yet. All right, looking to see how this and this is reacting. They were side by side. Right, couldn't really get much. My target was down here. This was still being created. All right, but you can see that we have sell here, buy happening here. Right, price is jamming down. That happened right there. I thought about entering. I'm like, oh, I didn't see this. I thought about entering here, which is that but it's almost like probably would have been a nice 5 point, 6 point difference right here. Right, boom, boom, targeting the highs. After that happened, price really just sucked itself right up and went back up. I like this long wick here. It means that there's probably still buying down here because price didn't spend a lot of time down here. It just went right, but they're neck and neck, right? The tick chart and the candle chart. Price goes to the top where I had marked, and eventually price goes a little higher to this new level that I marked over here, which is a 75 level. Let's see, did I present it? Oh yeah, this 75 level right about here, I believe. All right. And this one here, you can see with that one, clear, clear, but we fucking went through it. So I was like, all right, this one held, but we fucking went through it. So I don't know if we could trust it, right? So I didn't really too much focus on that part. So I didn't focus on that one, right? Price went to it, right? Bow, kissed it, right? Kissed it a little bit more, right? And then eventually sold off, right? Price sold off. Right, we're gonna just get through that. So now price comes back to this, and this is where I want to get long, right? Price comes back, bow, right? Price comes back to where I want to get long at, bow, 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 right? A lot of selling into it, but we're kind of up here with it. We're down here and we're down here. Yeah, big potential to go long. Price is going back to the high. I didn't see this. Not gonna lie, I didn't mentally see it. All right, price buys up. I'm looking for a buy. I'm looking for something to say I should get into this trade. I don't see anything. All right, I still see sell, sell, sell. All right, strong sell into the level. All right, so that should have been like the sign, right? But then I saw price look like it's about to crash, and then it popped up. Strong sell into the level and stop. That should have been my sign of getting to the damn trade. Oh, but look at that. I would have been stopped the fuck out. Does it again, right? Another down movement pops up, right? So now we have this buy here. Maybe I could have entered on this buy. All right, could have entered on this buy here, but then I'm gonna have a long ass stop loss. All right. All right, so there it is. Volume, another volume right here, right about. Enter here. Stop loss somewhere down here, right? Big ass stop loss, about 7 points now. Targeting up here, right? So that gives us 10, 20, maybe 30 points. Does price go there? It fucking does. It does. Beep. There we go, right? 10, 20, 30 fucking points. There it goes. 11, 18. 10, 20, right? So about 1 hour of just this shit. Missed opportunity. Fucking goes. And then don't know what happened after that, but I'm done, right? So that's basically it. So now, last high we have here is about 75.80, right? 75, 78, 75.80. Let's go to the markets. We're done with that. Let's go to the actual market. 75.80 right over here, right? So 75.80. That was this one here. About, and the price went to my higher level before the market closed. So that's nice buy. Missed opportunity. Would have definitely capitalized on that if I knew what to look for. I missed that. Nothing I can do about it. Go cry myself a river. All right, so let's go to the weekly. We're probably a little bit higher now, right? But still inside of this range here, right? Still inside that range. Let's go to the daily. All right, holding kind of this area here. Strong little buy here. All right, moving on. Let's go back to that weekly again. I want to see something. All right, this is perhaps an area where we should hopefully maybe sell off at, but we know that on the daily, I believe it's the daily, the buys are buys, or it's the weekly, the weeklies, right? Brown buys a buy, buys a buy, right? When we come down here, it's a fucking buy, right? I wish I came down to that, it was fucking buy and bought the shit up, right? Back to the next top, right? All right, so we'll come back down here again. Just know that we're looking for a big ass buy. This was in 25. This was in 26. This was in 23. All right, looking for those big ass buys. All right, none of that back there. Embarrassing. Daily wise, let's see if we have the same thing. Daily wise, daily, bam. Yeah, I think it's the daily one. That's all right. Moved up, came back down, moved up again. Or maybe the daily. All right. Anyways, we got that. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. All right. So we're gonna do some house cleaning eventually. This is the high point. All right. All right. That big ass leg here. 30-minute time frame. Let's add the high note. Get rid of this settlement price. Actually, could I move the settlement price down? Get rid of this high. Alright. And we're gonna see where NQ, where VIX is in comparison to ES. Alright, I wanna know what's going on with this area here. This is definitely like a news area. Might be something up here, alright. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to the 30. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Alright, so we're definitely gonna check up, see what's happening in that bitch right there. Alright, so let's go to done with that. We're gonna go to the range chart, the tick chart, using the line format. Alright. You can see that we don't really got much. We got this line down here. Okay, so I took that out of the picture. We're gonna keep this one here. Is this yesterday's movement? Yeah, that's yesterday's movement. Alright. So this here. And let's just grab that. We'll make it like this here. We're also gonna grab this here. I want to see what happened here. Alright, and then this here is like the stoppage, right? So I want to see what's happening over here as well. Alright, 75, 1, 2, got little points. Let's go to 50 and see how we cleared that. Okay. It's kind of ugly. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on this here. So from that to that, that's a 69, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76, 77. About an 8 points of movement here. Let's go to the 25. This area here is something to really pay attention to. All right, and we're gonna come back to this in a bit. And then the 20. All right, so definitely an area of interest, right? We can break that, retest, or bounce off it, continue. All right, let's go back to 75 real quickly. Let's look at that. We see that's part of the high point. Go to the 50. High point still. It's a low point for the 25. It's a low point for the 25. Let's go to the 20. Alright, kind of ugly, right? Kind of very ugly. So 20 and 25, right? So keep an eye on that. Alright, let's go to the regular. No. Oh, we're gonna save this style. So that way I can go from here to here, right? Wow, easy peasy, right? Over here, we're gonna see what's happening here. So we can see that it's not presenting anything. So we're gonna have to go lower, right? Right down here. Let's go to the 15. 10. 5. All right, we got something right here. Okay. Oh, nothing here. It's fucking naked. Catch back up over here. Oh, so nothing over here. Okay. So we're gonna mark you like this. About 2 points. All right. So back to that. So we can keep an eye on this one here. See how price reacts, but you know, not holding our breath. Let's go to NQs. Back to this one here. Market opens up in less than 10 minutes. Less than 9 minutes in about 10 minutes. What much I say here? Yeah, less than 10 minutes in about 9 minutes. Let's go to NQ. I'm gonna go to that. Okay. Alright, let's go to the 30. Let's set the high and low. let's go get settlement price. Alright, so we got that going on right there. I bet. Alright, we're gonna go to okay. Does it have the same thing? Not really, but let's go to 75. Just zoom out. Okay. I'm gonna mark this. Okay. That's pretty much what's going on here. Right, not much. Alright, kinda like that, right? Those are like the levels. I'll also mark this one here, alright. Areas that we're fucking with. Alright, let's see how where we are. This became a low. This became a high. Mid low, mid high, low. Alright, bro. So we focus on that. Alright, cool. Let's go to the VIX. Alright, we're gonna go to the 30 time frame here. We see that VIX still got a lot to work on. Let's have a low right here that we broke. Alright. And then it's highs over here, alright. Alright, bet. Okay. I wanna put a little bit of this around here. Okay. Alright. Alright, a lot of selling, alright, a lot of selling. Alright, so selling at the top there. Okay. Alright, so those are my levels. Wait for the market to open up. There's no news today. Alright, nothing at all. So we'll see what we get, right? So either the speed of the tape or the speed of the candle being retested. I think that's probably the best way to focus on that right now. I have a strong buy into this strong selling level. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see how the market reacts when the market opens up in about less than 4 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna get my charts and stuff situated. I'm gonna go from there. Adios. And then we'll take something if we see something. If not, it won't be anything. All right, so that's still one micro. Well, we're still trading micros. We're not trading anything bigs right now. All right, and it's that.